Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Green Room. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for finding us. Give us a sub, a thumbs up, a comment, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think about the video, what kind of movies you like, and all that. So let's get right into this video. What are we here to talk about today? It's Vinegar Syndrome. So Vinegar Syndrome has announced two more Hong Kong titles. One of them is actually from one of their partner labels. And I had never heard of this label before, the partner label. I think it's pretty new, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the partner label in this video. I just reminded myself that I found like an article earlier about the partner label, and I just want to bring that up so that I can read a little bit of information about it. Okay, so first announcement here is The Iceman Cometh. So this is a classic Hong Kong kind of martial arts, time-traveling, insane extravaganza, which stars Yuen Biao and Yuen Wah. Let me read to you a little bit about it here. And this is coming out September 27th, so this is coming out really soon, actually. The special limited edition embossed and spot-glossed slipcover designed by Robert Samelin is limited to 5,000 units and is only available at vinegarsyndrome.com. Fong Sao Ching is the chief royal guard during the Ming Dynasty, whose job it is to protect the emperor at all costs, including with his own life. One day, Ching discovers that one of his men, Fung San, is a sadistic rapist with a penchant for murdering his victims by breaking their limbs. As one does. After Fun Song attacks the princess and several other women, Ching is tasked by the emperor with hunting down and killing him in order to restore his honor. However, things take an unexpected turn when the two men come face to face for a duel to the death, only to become literally frozen in time by a mystical device known as the Wheels of Life and Death. 300 years later, in modern Hong Kong, Ching and Fung San are accidentally thawed out. Unfamiliar with his surroundings, Ching struggles to adapt to his strange new environment and soon finds himself at the mercy of an obnoxious call girl named Polly while attempting to continue the search for Fung Song. And little does he know that Fung Song is adapting quite nicely to both the weapons and crime-ridden modern world and is beginning to resume his murderous ways. Featuring an awesome action-packed final face-off that ranks among the most over-the-top in Hong Kong cinema, Clarence Fock, who directed The Naked Killer, The Iceman Cometh skillfully combines daring action set pieces with fantasy and horror elements, all wrapped in a comedic fish-out-of-water scenario. Packed with memorable and death-defying stunt work, including a fight on top of a jeep hanging from a construction crane, and starring Hong Kong action superstar Yuen Biao, legendary stuntman Yuen Wah, and acclaimed actress Maggie Cheung, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to present this piece of genre-defying Hong Kong cinema, complete with sword fights, gunplay, and a healthy dose of dark and mystical elements. So, there's two cuts on here. The Hong Kong cut, which is 115 minutes, and the Mandarin cut, which is 122 minutes. So this movie is from 1989, I should say. 88 Films released or announced that they were putting this film out as well. And the 88 Films cut is 127 minutes. And that is not a typo. Somebody actually messaged me. He was like, do you know that's a typo? Like, is it the same cut as Vinegar Syndrome? It has been confirmed to me that this was not a typo. That, in fact, 88 Films was able to get missing elements from the film by working with Fortune Star, and will be restoring those, and will be releasing a longer version of the film than Vinegar Syndrome. So, what else is on here? It's a 2-disc Region A Blu-ray set. Studio supplied master with additional color grading and restoration performed by Vinegar Syndrome. The 115-minute Hong Kong cut is presented with the following mono soundtrack options: Cantonese original language and newly translated English subtitles, and 2 English dub soundtracks, original and late period redub. Alternate 122-minute Mandarin export cut is presented with its original mono soundtrack with newly translated English subs. Commentary track with film historian and author Sam Deegan. Frame by frame, frame by frame. A brand new interview with cinematographer Poon Hong Song. Warrior Prince, an interview with Yuen Biao. Nemesis, an interview with actor Yuen Wah. Hong Kong trailer, English language trailer, alternate English title sequence, booklet with essay by film historian and author John Charles, reversible cover artwork, and newly translated English subtitles. So, I don't know what's on the 88 Films release because 88 has not announced it yet. 88 went on a kind of a tear, and they announced a bunch of titles recently. So in addition to putting out, what did I mention? They were putting out Iceman Cometh. So that will be Region B UK release for 88 because Vinegar Syndrome has obviously got the Region A license for it. In the UK, 88 will be putting out Gorgeous, the Jackie Chan film, which has the really famous Brad Allen fight. Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, which is a Jackie Chan movie they have previously released that I believe they're re-releasing. And if I'm not mistaken, there was some kind of error with the previous release that they have fixed, and they'll be putting out a new edition with a new slipcase and everything like that. But I don't think the details have been announced for that. In the United States, they will also be releasing Gorgeous. This is 88 Films again. They will also be releasing Magnificent Warriors. Hell yeah, the Michelle Yeoh movie that was also announced recently by Eureka. So there will be Region A and Region B releases of that. And then obviously they're putting out Super Cop, which I would assume most people already know. And then also Ebola Syndrome in the UK. And then also, as we know, Righting Wrongs is coming out and Dragons Forever are coming out. And the Ebola Syndrome, I believe, has a Kung Fu Bob slipcase. So those are all 88 Films releases, and as far as I know, they have not announced any of the details for any of those releases. It's just title announcements, and they've put up some of the artwork. So it's like Sean Longmore, I think, is doing Gorgeous, and I think Bob did Ebola Syndrome and stuff like that. So the other release that's coming from Vinegar Syndrome is actually from a Vinegar Syndrome partner label, which is called Connie. So, and I had never heard of this label until I knew that this title was coming out. So let me just read you this. Named after Yasujiro Ozu's custom-made tatami-level crab-like tripod, Connie is a new home video label dedicated to leveling the gaze and furthering the understanding of Asian cinema in North America. Focused on genre-defying films, Connie aims to expand the canon, bolster up-and-coming filmmakers, and reintroduce repertory classics in context. Vinegar Syndrome's sister company, OCN Distribution, is thrilled to be presenting this diverse and unique home video line. So then I found that's on the Vinegar Syndrome website. I found this article, and it says that Hong Kong-based sales agent Pearl Chan and programmer Ariel Esteban Cayer have launched a Blu-ray label, Connie Releasing, to distribute Asian films both contemporary and restored in North America. So this article is from December 2nd of 2021. So I don't know if that's when this label was launched. I would assume so. That article kind of reads like it was based on a press release. If you're familiar with kind of like how press releases read, I would assume that whomever typed up that article just got like info from Connie and kind of turned it into an article as kind of an announcement that this label was coming. So the release that they just recently announced, which is a Hong Kong film, is called Viva Erotica. I have already pre-ordered this. I am hella excited about this. I've never seen this film, but this is exactly the type of movie I would love to see more of from these labels that are putting out these films. And I'm really excited about it because it'll help me expand what I'm reviewing beyond just like martial arts, action, shoot 'em up type of movies, right? I love all types of cinema, and I do really want to get into Hong Kong drama and comedy and stuff like that more, but I'm a lot of what I do is Blu-ray reviews, so it's hard for me to get out from under the mountain of Blu-ray releases, right, to review other films. And so it's really exciting for me when stuff like this comes out on Blu-ray because it gives me a reason to push it to the top of my queue and foreground it as a review title. So Viva Erotica, which stars Leslie Chung, beloved Hong Kong icon Leslie Chung stars as Sing, an ambitious out-of-work filmmaker with 2 flops to his name. When his producer secures funding for his next project from a freshly cleaned-up triad financier, he is saddled with a sexy Taipei starlet Mongo, played by Shu Qi, who I think is in Gorgeous as well, the Jackie Chan movie, tasked with being more Wong Jing than Wong Kar-wai, and encouraged by his long-suffering girlfriend, played by pop diva Karen Mok, Singh gets to work on his first softcore porno. Featuring a star-making performance from the stunning Shu Qi, who is in Millennium Mambo as well, as the production's stubborn ingenue, alongside her Sex and Zen 2 co-star Elvis Choi, Viva Erotica offers an electrifying behind-the-scenes look at the sleazy world of Category 3 filmmaking in a declining industry. Inspired by the career of Bosco Lam and Lo Chi Long's arduous experiences as an assistant director from Hell, the film is replete with tongue-in-cheek references and guest cameos from the likes of Anthony Wong and Sean Lau, which is, Lau Ching-wan. Viva Erotica is an ode to artistry and perseverance that now stands as one of the defining Hong Kong films of the 1990s. So this came out in 1996. It is 99 minutes long. It has a Region A Blu-ray. It's a high-definition presentation. It has an interview with director Lo Chi Lung, commentary by film scholar Brian Hu and journalist Ada Seng from the podcast Saturday School, booklet with new writing by Ross Chen, optional English subtitles, optional Chinese subtitles, new artwork by Derek Gabrisky and Leo Mock. Gabrizak, I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that name, and it's limited to 3,000 copies. And it was directed by Lo Qilong and Derek Yee, Derek Yee from Shaw Brothers, who's extremely famous. And so I'm just really excited about that film because it's atypical of the type of stuff we see from the labels, and I'm really excited to review those types of films. So that's what's coming out from Vinegar Syndrome, and I also kind of shoehorned the 88 film stuff in there too. But my name is Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. I thank you so much for watching as always, and we'll see you next time.